right, graduates, please be seated. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us in celebration of Liberty and Independence High School's 2025 graduating class. My name is Dan Sharon, and it is truly my joy and privilege to serve as Principal of Alternative Education and MC tonight's special event. Please feel free to access restrooms behind the snack bar located in the north end of the stadium. If you begin to feel symptoms of overheating, but let's face it, we got lucky today. It's a nice breeze. Please notify the closest district or safety staff member for assistance. There's a nurse's station underneath the scoreboard in that north end zone, and there's water available at our emergency station as well. When we announce names later in the program, please time your cheers so each family can hear their graduate's name being called throughout the presentation of diplomas. Each graduate will accept their diploma and pause briefly at the end of the stage for a quick photo. Without further ado, everyone please stand. Everyone please stand as we welcome today's Color Guard, hosted by our local Paso Robles U.S. Army Recruiting Center. And also please welcome to the stage Karina Torres, who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing after the pledge for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, turn, and face the flag at the south side of the field. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Thank you, Karina, and thank you, Color Guard. Graduates, please be seated. Before I begin calling up our student speakers this evening, I would first like to thank our hardworking superintendent and executive cabinet members, Jennifer Loftus, Brad Pulowski, Aaron Haley, Shauna Ames, and Scott Buller. I also want to thank and acknowledge our outgoing Director of Student Services, Tom Harrington, AKA the Mayor, AKA Mr. Fabulous, who has dedicated over 30 years serving our students and uplifting our Paso Robles community. Congratulations on a well-earned retirement, Tom. In addition, I would like to recognize and thank our Board of Trustees, President Jim Cogan, Leo Castillo, Kenny Enney, Lauren McCoy, Joel Peterson, Nathan Williams, and Sandra Williams. We're also pleased to welcome our scholarship partner, RE/MAX, and their Up With Kids program, who consistently and generously ensure our alternative education students benefit from community support, enabling them to pursue college and other post-secondary pursuits. Next, to the amazing teachers and support staff at Liberty and Independence High School, thank you for genuinely caring about your students, for treating them as individuals, and helping them find success no matter their situation or need. And for the students who needed a little extra push, thank you for the frequent encouragement and relentless nagging provided so lovingly by our staff. And last but certainly not least, graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends of the family, and anyone else who provided unconditional love, encouragement, and inspiration, helping you to reach today's milestone. We know this is not a journey completed alone. At this time, I would like to invite our first speaker to the podium, our Superintendent, Jennifer Loftus.
Good evening, students, families, staff, and friends. It is truly a privilege to stand before you tonight, not only as the superintendent of the Paso Robles Joint Unified School District, but as someone who also once sat in a cap and gown filled with a mix of pride, nerves, and big questions about the future. Tonight, though, is not about me. It's about you, the graduates of Liberty and Independence High School, and the incredible paths you've each taken to arrive at this moment this evening. This past year, my first as superintendent, has shown me a lot about what it means to be resilient, to be determined, and to keep pushing forward no matter what life throws your way. But I can tell you honestly, nothing has shown me that more clearly than the stories, many of which your principal, Mr. Sharon, has shared with me about your stories and successes of the students that sit before me this evening. Your journeys have not always been simple or straight, but here you are. You've done the work. You've made the commitment. You've reached this finish line. And for many of you, that meant overcoming challenges that most people don't see or even understand, but you've made it. You've passed the tests, handled responsibilities, navigated real-life obstacles, survived group projects, and maybe even figured out how to turn in assignments at 11:59 p.m. with Wi-Fi that barely worked. That is a 21st century survival skill, and honestly, it should be on your transcript, don't you think? You've earned this milestone, not just with grades, but with grit, growth, and grace. And in doing so, you've become a model of what true success looks like. This evening is just the beginning of what's next for you, whether that means a job, college, the service, or something else altogether. Whatever that next step may be, please know you are capable, you are prepared, you are deeply valued. Paso Robles will always be proud to call you one of its own. You carry forward a powerful story, one that speaks of perseverance, strength, and possibility. Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do in your futures. Way to go.
Thank you, Superintendent Loftus. Next, I'd like to acknowledge our 2025 seniors who are enlisting in the United States Armed Forces, have completed a CTE pathway, and or earned the Golden Seal Merit Diploma. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all honorees have risen. Enlisting in the United States Army, we have Hannah Barker. Thank you for your service, Hannah. Completing a CTE pathway, we have Automotive and VAPA, Colton Carminetti. Also in VAPA, Jake Minnis. Alexander Virgin. In Child Development, we have Betsy Gutierrez and Sitlali Melchor Luis. In healthcare, we have Sophia Bradbeer, Edgar Cruz, and Annalie Lopez. In floral, we have Olivia Bennett. And in animal science, we have Kiana Hearn. Earning the Golden Seal Merit Diploma, we have Valerie Bracamontes. Oshin Hernandez. Kael Gaeta. Kiana Hearn. Annalie Lopez. Bishop Morset. Aria Schiacetti. And Cooper Smith. Honorees, congratulations on your achievement. The long hours of study, practicums, conferences, fieldwork required to complete a CTE pathway or maintain an exceptional GPA throughout your high school career did not go unnoticed. Please join me in a final round of applause in recognition of their commitment to their respective programs and hard work. Please be seated. I'm very excited that we have 6 student speakers speaking this evening. So our first speaker this evening, please welcome Liberty High School's Elvis Alexis Garcia Canseco, who is representing our EL students and our newcomer students. Elvis will present his speech in Spanish, and then he has asked me to repeat that speech in English, and that is my honor to do so.
Buenas tardes, amigos y padres, permítanme presentarme. Mi nombre es Elvis Alexis García Canseco. Hoy vengo a agradecer a esta institución, Liberty High School, no solo por ver en cada estudiante, sino también por el esfuerzo de los maestros. En cada día nos enseñaron, motivaron, brindaron el apoyo con su conocimiento para seguir adelante y poder estar aquí recibiendo nuestro diploma. Gracias a ellos estamos cumpliendo una de nuestras metas en la vida. También quiero agradecer a nuestro señor Daniel Sharon por creer en nosotros y brindarnos su apoyo y ve lo brillante de cada estudiante y por preocuparse por su rendimiento académico. Gracias por su apoyo, Mr. Sharon. En este día, mis sinceros agradecimientos a nuestras tutoras personales muy importantes, Miss Bambi, Miss María Elena, Miss Fernanda y Miss Katy, por toda su tutoría, motivación, consejos y ánimo que siempre inspiraron mi vida de estudiante. Ahora estoy cumpliendo un gran sueño. Muchas gracias. A este grupo de personas maravillosas que estuvieron en la etapa de mi vida. Por último y más importante, a mis padres. Porque ellos tuvieron paciencia dándome siempre su apoyo y su esfuerzo, no rindiéndome seguir adelante. Queridos padres, muchas gracias por su amor. Y como último, Dios por delante, porque en esta vida Él nos va a guiar.
And I have the honor of sharing Elvis's words in English. Good afternoon, friends and parents. Allow me to introduce myself. Pretend I'm Elvis for a moment. My name is Elvis Alexis Garcia Canseco. Today I come to thank this institution, Liberty High School, not only for seeing the best in each student, but also for the effort of the teachers who every day taught us, motivated us, provided support with their knowledge to move forward and be here today receiving our diploma. Thanks to them, we are fulfilling one of our goals in life. I also want to thank our principal, Mr. Sharon, for believing in us and giving us all his support, seeing the brilliance of each student and caring about their academic performance. Thank you for your support, Mr. Sharon. On this day, my sincere thanks to our tutors, very important people, Miss Bambi and Miss Marianella, Miss Fernanda and Miss Kathy, for all the mentorship, motivation, advice, and encouragement that always inspired me as a student. Now I'm fulfilling my greatest dream. Thank you so much to this wonderful group of people who were there for me during this stage of my life. Lastly, and most importantly, to my parents who were patient, always giving me the support and strength to never give up and keep going. Dear parents, thank you so much for all your love. God ahead, because in this life, He will guide us. Next, please welcome our next speaker representing our CTE Pathway Completers, Betsy Gutierrez. And it's a little windy, so just hold this with one hand and then the rest is on the backside. Okay? Is the height good?
Welcome parents, faculty, teachers, loved ones, and most importantly, the class of 2025. I am Betsy Gutierrez, and I am so honored to be speaking up here today as a CTE Pathway Completer in Early Childhood Education. These past 2 years at Liberty High School have been so rewarding, and for many of us, this journey has helped shape who we are today in more ways than we can count. Being part of the early childhood education and child development pathway taught me more than just how to care for children. It taught me patience, responsibility, leadership, and the power of nurturing future generations. It showed me what it means to make a difference, and I'll carry those lessons with me wherever I go. I was grateful to get the chance to go to Liberty and continue to take the CTE pathway at Paso High School. Being able to get ahead in college and life from taking the CTE course has been an amazing opportunity. I encourage all students to look into these pathway opportunities, especially the new CTE pathway in health careers that is now at Liberty campus. CTE has been such a great experience in my high school journey. I want to thank all the teachers who have supported me and every single student who sits here today. Your dedication has truly impacted our lives. It's your encouragement that gave us the motivation to continue pushing forward. I must also recognize my fellow graduates. Your hard work, resilience, and commitment brought you to this moment. We're opening a new chapter in our lives, and although the unknown can be intimidating, remember this: you made it, and you will continue to do so. I want to give a huge thank you to my parents who immigrated here to give me the life that I have now. Your sacrifices and strength inspire me every single day. To my older sisters and to my entire family, thank you for being my rock and my cheerleaders and my biggest support system. I wouldn't be here where I am without you. For some of us, this day came a little too soon, and for others, it couldn't come soon enough. But here we are, ready to take that next step. To the class of 2025, I hope you all get to reach your goals and be who you want to be. Let's walk into the future with courage, heart, and pride, because we are just getting started. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it.
Next, I'm going to call up our two salutatorians. And our first one, please welcome Liberty High School's salutatorian, Michaela Olivares.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to start off by saying high school has never been easy for me. There was always times I struggled, times I felt lost, and moments when I honestly was not sure if I would make it. However, I did. I persevered through these 4 years and all of the challenges that were thrown at me. I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for the love and support from my family. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when things got tough. Thank you for pushing me, even when I pushed back. And most of all, thank you for reminding me of the strength you saw in me, especially during the times where I could not see it in myself. And to my grandpas, thank you for everything. Thank you for your wisdom, your strength, your love, which has all helped shape me into the person I am today. I wish nothing more than for you to be here to share this moment with me. I want you both to know that I carry your love and guidance and your spirit with me every single day. Today, I graduate not with just a diploma, but with pride in how far I've come, with real growth behind me, and with the future I'm very excited to see. So, thank you all.
And next, I would like to call to the stage Independence High School salutatorian, Aaliyah Johnson. So yours is here and there. So you just flip the page when you're ready.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you all for being here today. Whether you're here for your daughter, son, your grandkid, your favorite student, or just came for the after party, we're glad you made it. Being named salutatorian is a huge honor, and honestly, a little bit of a surprise. I've had plenty of I don't know what I'm doing moments, especially during the final weeks. But here we are, we survived. I want to take a moment to thank some very important people. To Miss Bean, my math teacher, who somehow made math bearable, which I didn't think was possible. Thank you for your patience and for always encouraging us to do our best, even when we just wanted partial credit for our assignments. To Ms. Behringer, your passion for teaching and your unwavering support have meant more than words can say. You taught me to think critically, work hard, and to strive for excellence. And to my parents, family, and friends. I can't thank them enough for their endless support and love. You all kept me sane, made me laugh when I needed it most, and always had my back. Thank you, Dad, for always helping me with those essays that were due the night before, and Mom for always being by my side. Thank you for encouraging me to do whatever I set my mind to and raising me to be the person I am today. Class of 2025, we faced some wild times, but through it all, we've showed up, we grew, and we made it. We've grown so much, not just academically, but as people. We've learned how to fail and get back up, how to support each other, and how to keep going even when the future seemed uncertain. As we move on to college, careers, or whatever path we choose, we're capable of more than we know, and we'll be successful in whatever we strive to do. As we step into this next chapter, let's carry forward everything we've learned. Let's chase what excites us, don't be afraid to take risks, and make your mark. And if things ever feel uncertain, just remember you got through high school. That alone deserves a round of applause. Thank you, and congrats to the class of 2025!
Thank you, Aaliyah. Next, please welcome our Liberty High School valedictorian, Valerie Bracamontes. Valerie, yours is here and here.
Okay.
Okay, nice and close to the mic.
Okay. Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Valerie Sarai Bracamontes. I want to say I'm very honored to be valedictorian of the class of 2025. I want to thank my family, friends, loved ones, teachers, and God for getting me to where I am today. But most importantly, I would like to thank my parents, to my lovely mother who is sitting in the crowd, and my amazing father who is watching me from above. All the hard work I have accomplished is for them. Sé que mi papá no pudo estar personalmente presente en mi vida, pero sabía cuánto me amaba y quería verme triunfar. Mom, estoy aquí gracias a tus sacrificios. Gracias por darme toda una vida. Este diploma es para ustedes, que no tuvieron la oportunidad de ir a la universidad. Seguiré trabajando duro para ustedes. When I received the news on being valedictorian, I was completely shocked. As someone who has always been shy, quiet, it felt unreal being recognized this way. I often felt like I didn't achieve enough and always applied so much pressure on myself. But as time passed, I stopped doubting myself so much. I knew that everything that came my way was meant for me as a lesson or as a blessing. I want to thank Liberty for making me feel so welcome and comfortable. All the teachers and staff are amazing, and I'm so grateful for the time I spent with you all. All your hard work does not go unrecognized. A special thank you to Miss Leslie for helping me prepare for my future, and Mr. Sharon for being there for me. And as for the class of 2025, I want you guys to see how much you accomplished in life. You guys should be proud of how far you've come. I know we all went through hard times in our life, but we got through them even though it might not have been easy. Make sure to thank your supporting system that has been with you, but also thank yourself. You're the one waking up early and doing all the work. I'm so excited to see where life brings us all. May we all pursue our dreams and accomplish our goals. This is a pretty scary beginning to a new chapter in our life. But just know we are still learning in life, so it's okay to make mistakes along the way. And yes, life is challenging, we're not perfect, and we will fail. But don't spend too much time focusing on the bad. Don't be harsh on yourself. Don't rush in life. Slow down. Enjoy life, every single moment, because one day they will become cherished memories. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Valerie. Next, our last student speaker of the evening. Please welcome our Independence High School valedictorian, Annalie Lopez.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Before I start, I wanted to say, if you're looking at the stands and you think I look familiar, yes, I am the Little Caesars cashier. If you would have told me freshman year that I'd be up on the stage, I would have not believed you. It has been a dream come true and such a privilege to be up here today. And as I look out across the stage, I see more than just my classmates. I see people who have shared challenges, victories, growth, and countless memories. We've come a long way, and I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. We may never again all be in the same place, sharing the same air, facing the same stage, and that makes this moment even more meaningful. Let's take a moment to thank those who helped us get here. Our teachers for their guidance and passion, and our families for their unwavering support. Special shout out to 4 amazing faculty members. Ms. Behringer, who has been my teacher for the past few years. I deeply appreciate all the help and support she has provided me throughout high school. Ms. Bean, the most fantastic math teacher I have ever had, and thank you for making math understandable. Miss Maria, my CT healthcare teacher, who has opened up so many opportunities in the medical workforce and has helped me learn lifelong skills. Special acknowledgement to the HOSA chapter. Going on that trip was such an amazing opportunity, and so many precious memories were created. Most importantly, thank you to the best principal anyone can ever ask for, Mr. Sharon. Anyone that knows him knows what a kind and generous person he is. The time and effort he takes to get to know each and every one of his students is truly admirable, and I'm sure you have left a huge impact on everyone here. Thank you to my family and friends for their unconditional love and support. Without them, I wouldn't be up here today. Thank you to my little sister Ellie for staying up late at night to make sure I turned in all my assignments on time, and for always pushing me to be the best. Thank you to both my parents for always being there to guide me and setting the best example. Y gracias, papá, por ponerme el ejemplo de lo que significa ser tan trabajador. Thank you, Dad, for setting an example of what it means to be such a hard worker. As we leave here today and go our separate ways, let's not forget everything we've learned about hard work, about each other, and about ourselves. No matter where life takes us, I hope we keep pushing forward, helping others, and doing our best. Congratulations, class of 2025. This is just the beginning.
Thank you, Annalie. And one last round of applause for all of our speakers this evening. You guys did a fantastic job. I'm really proud of you. Next, it's time for scholarship acknowledgments. And we're going to have 2 recipients tonight, and they don't know that they're receiving these, so it'll be an exciting surprise. But please welcome to the podium our multi-talented counselor, Tina Lessie. In addition to taking care of our students' schedules, transcripts, academic and social emotional support needs, work permits, and scholarship applications, Tina serves as our liaison with our community scholarship partners. Tina, thank you for helping to ensure our students are connected with our generous community supporters as we acknowledge that presenters and recipients this evening.
Good evening, everyone. For many years now, we've been so incredibly fortunate to have a wonderful group of people from RE/MAX Up With Kids organization offer our students the opportunity to receive scholarships. Past students have used the money awarded for computers, books, tuition, and any other fees needed for school. These scholarships are not only for the traditional universities, but also for community colleges and trade schools as well. On behalf of the students of Liberty and Independence High School, we truly appreciate your continued support. And I would like to call Nicole Moreland from RE/MAX Up With Kids Realty.
Hi, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all of you. This is such a monumentous moment in your life that you will never forget. Remax Parkside, we're located downtown Paso. We founded Up With Kids in 2001. We love giving back to our community. We believe in fostering relationships and with an emphasis on our youth. They are going to lead our world. So with that, we started the scholarship program, and we also have another program. It's a back-to-school shopping program that we partner with Target with. So I'm here to present 2 young people with scholarships. Our first one is Brianna Spicer. And our second scholarship goes to Aria Shiketti. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Remax Realty and Up With Kids.
Thank you, Tina, and thank you, community partners, and congratulations to our student recipients. I now have the pleasure, as your principal, to address the graduating class. To start, I just want each of you to take a deep breath and enjoy this special moment. Take a few seconds to reflect on the excitement of knowing that your options are limitless and the path ahead belongs to you. This life experience, graduating from high school, only happens once. This is a very special group of students to me. And as you know, as excited as I am to be heading back to the classroom to teach, one of my many passions, I want you to know what a privilege it's been serving as your principal this year. And you'll always have a special place in my heart. So thank you. Throughout the year, during our school assemblies, you've heard me talk about empathy and loving kindness. I encouraged all of you to treat others as if they may be having the worst day, worst week, or even the worst year of their life. None of us are strangers to loss, pain, loneliness, and hardship. My hope is your time at Liberty and Independence High School enabled you to experience the benefit of having a kind and loving person supporting you in your times of need. So my first charge to you this evening is to treat others with kindness and compassion. Some of you who have spent considerable time with me, sharing your personal struggles and challenges, have also listened to me talk about peace and healing. Before you can pursue your dreams for a joyful and fulfilling future, you need to prioritize healing past wounds and seeking peace and harmony in your life. And as you commit to this difficult task, help others join you on this path. My last charge to you is to continue to be resilient. No matter the hardships you face, never give up on your goals. Never stop working hard, and always follow through. As long as you surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you, who make you feel good about the person you are, and support you in times of need, you will find the strength and the courage to push forward. So whether you're a shark or a lion, I wish you a future of joyous milestones in the years ahead, and that your life is one of loving kindness, healing, peace, and fulfillment. At this time, I would like to invite School Board President Jim Cogan to please come to the podium. Superintendent Loftus and representatives of the Paso Robles Joint Unified School District, Board of Trustees, and all the family, friends, and community members present. As principal of Liberty and Independence High School, it is my pleasure to certify that every student seated before me has met all the requirements of the state of California and the Paso Robles Joint Unified School District and are ready for graduation. I present to you the class of 2025.
On behalf of the Paso Robles Joint Unified School District and the Board of Education, I very proudly accept the class of 2025.
Thank you, President Cogan. And now it's time for the presentation of diplomas. Please welcome Liberty High School teachers Mr. Jan Holden and Mr. Gabe Soto, and Independence High School teacher Mrs. Lauren Graham to the podium, who will begin reading names of our graduates. District employees seated on the field, when you see your graduates stand and line up, please come and wait by the stairs at the back of the stage, and you'll have an opportunity to hand your graduate their diploma. And at this time, I would like to also invite our Board of Trustees to come join me at the bottom of the ramp so that our graduates, when they receive their diploma, can shake your hand as well. Front row, please rise. And please line up at the bottom of the ramp. And we will begin.
Karina Torres Rodriguez.
Betsy Gutierrez.
Luis Ramos Contreras.
Elvis Garcia Canseco.
Michaela Olivares.
Isaac Antolino.
Aaliyah Johnson. Annalie Lopez.
Valerie Bracamontes.
Elizabeth Nguiniga.
Fidel Alonso Siricuti.
Penny Andante.
Crystal Anguiano.
Stephanie Araujo.
Daisy Baltazar.
Carlos Banderas Campoverde.
Hannah Barker.
Taylor May Bartholomew.
Maya Bautista Albaran.
Josué Beltrán Singh.
Olivia Bennett.
Caitlin Bennett.
Sophia Bradbeer.
Agustin Campoverde.
Osni Cardenas Pasasio.
Colton Carminetti. Jaime Castaneda Castro.
George Cervantes Jr. Daniel Chavez.
Jasmine Chavez.
Gerardo Contreras.
Julia Cortez.
Edgar Cruz.
Luna Dossie Ortiz.
Arturo de la Cruz.
Vicente Echevarria.
Ismael Esteban Ortega.
Daisy Flores Alejandre. Adriana Lina Galvez Chavez.
Angel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia.
Xavier Garcia.
Weston Geza.
Marilyn Godoy.
Nancy Gomez.
Jordan Gonzalez.
Alexandra Guerrero Espinoza.
Kiana Hearn.
Angel Hernandez.
Osheen Hernandez.
Elizabeth Hahn.
Ethan Huerta.
Alejandro Ibarra.
Anthony Joregi.
Jeremiah Jennings.
Jessica Juarez Martinez.
Jocelyn Leon Jimenez.
Adric Lopez.
Luis Lopez Tapia.
Ashley Lopez Torres.
Ivan Luna Figueroa.
Joseph Martin Hoffa.
Emery Martinez.
Ivan Martinez.
Yacel Martinez.
Raimundo Medina Flores.
Caritza Medina Silva.
Addie Madrano.
Citlali Melchor Luis.
David Mendoza.
Julian Mendoza.
Callie Mendoza Castro Aragon.
Marilyn Meraz Caro.
Miranda Meraz. Jake Menace.
Logan Moen.
Bishop Morset. Silas Morset. Liam Murphy.
Lorenzo Navarro.
Kimberly Ochoa Aguayo.
Abigail Ojeda.
Everardo Ojeda.
Ashley Ortega.
Caden Perez.
Edith Policarpo Gonzalez.
Valeria Quintero Raga.
Aiden Reyes.
Stephanie Rincon Antolino.
Dolores Rios Navarrete.
Isabel Rodriguez.
Isaac Rodriguez.
Matthew Rodriguez.
Sharon Rodriguez.
Chelsea Rose. Aliana Sanchez.
Aiden Sanchez Marino.
Roberto Sanchez Ramos.
Ismael Santa Cruz.
Aria Shiketti.
Jordan Sen.
Jose Sierra.
Abigail Solis.
Cole Spafford.
Brianna Spicer.
Abigail Spinks.
Joseph Torrente.
Alyssa Tuttle.
Salvador Ursulo Echevarría.
Jesse Valdez.
Valeria Valdez.
Taylor Valdivia.
Citlali Valdivinos.
Elliot Valle.
Angelica Vargas. Adriana Vasquez Hobson. Alexander Virgin.
Spencer White.
Savannah Woods.
Sebastian Hatton.
Before we conclude tonight's ceremony with the turning of the tassels, I want to remind our graduates to pick up your diplomas, the certificates that go inside the covers that you have, from the snack bar located behind the scoreboard. But first, I want you to take as much time as you'd like, gathering with family, taking pictures, celebrating, enjoying this moment with friends. Guests, thank you everyone for celebrating with us this evening. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Graduates, please stand. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. To all those in attendance, I present to you the class of 2025. Let's enjoy some music. All right, that's more like it.